Hey, good morning. This is John, my daily catastrophe update, reminding you that I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Let's talk about Clover. Clover is an interesting stock, not something that I have a huge position in, but I've been in it a little bit as I was following some of the SPACs that came out and getting involved. I got involved with that and with Pershing Square because I like Bill Ackman, and Bill Ackman hasn't done anything yet, but whatever. I hold some Pershing Square. Clover was interesting though. Yesterday, I was discussing it with a trading friend of mine while we were having lunch, and he said, I talked to a couple of people in the industry, and they said, when we have payments in the medical field that use Clover, they're just easy. Easy is my favorite word as a marketer, as an investor, and as a user of products. I like things that are easy. I don't want to deal with anything that has friction, and you can see that in many of the things that we use now, many of the transitions that we made during the pandemic. All of the things that really prospered were things that made our life easier and more simple. I'm actually writing an article about this today for my friends at Lucid. I believe Clover illustrates why trading options is not something that you can kind of do passively or once in a while, because yesterday the options were bananas. We were sitting, it's probably 2:30 in the afternoon. We were watching the options prices and just looking. And some of the Clover puts were selling for 4 and 5% of the stock value. So you could sell a $7 or an $8 Clover put yesterday for literally for a Friday expiration, for a Friday the 13th expiration tomorrow, literally 5% of the stock value. And those are the kind of things that are going to happen occasionally, but they take really your constant attention is being dialed into the market. And that's why I really believe that trading is something that you have to do. I actually had a friend yesterday say, "What'd you do all day?" And I'm like, "Well, I trade. That's my job. It's what I do." And it's like a real thing. It's like I spend my time and energy doing this and learning and educating myself and trying to understand why the market juice, if you will, of options is volatility. So there's probably not a better time to trade options than now, when everything seems, we're happy when volatility gets down to the sub 20s, which is still a little nuts, but it creates opportunity. Anyway, the Clover was interesting. Those options, obviously, there were people on both sides of that trade thinking, Clover's not going to do well and it's going to sink, or Clover's going to do real well, or be decent, so it will go up. My position was, I own Clover in the $9-10 range. So if I am selling puts at $7.50 or $8, it's going to bring my overall cost value down. And so I'm happy to be there anyway. And if you want to pay me 5% to do it, then that seems like a great investment. So that's what I did. We both, my friend and I both sold just a couple puts yesterday, but we made $50-60 per put. And I'm sorry, I recant. We made $40 and $44, I think, respectively, per put. And obviously, those are now worthless and will expire with us tomorrow. I'll probably buy them back just so I get the capital, buy them back for a couple bucks if I can do that. Then we have a $5 minimum. I may even do that just so I free up my capital and can do other things. But it's just part of the learning process of really understanding why volatility creates these opportunities in the market that you just don't get, I think, with stocks or crypto or anything else in the time frame of what options provide. Anyway, just my thoughts and my experiences. Hope you have a wonderful day and wish you much success. Peace.